Hi everyone, this is Seppi. In this video, I'm going to show you how to paint birch trees in watercolor in a winter scene. Before I start, make sure to subscribe to my channel if you like these instructional videos and hit the bell button so you would be the first one to get notified when I release these instructional videos. To get us started, I am drawing my trees, and this is a part from another painting also. So these are like two parts of one reference image that I'm painting. But now I start by drawing my trees and trunks and main branches. I'm not worried about drawing the twigs. I wet the paper with the 1-inch flat brush. And then I start putting my blue colors down for the sky, which is more like cerulean blue and French ultramarine on top, and for the bottom near the horizon line and the snow, I'm using ultramarine blue and a little bit of purple. The next step would be to paint the trunks. First, I'm going to wait for the first layer to dry, and then I will use brush number 10 to wet each trunk and then put my darker color, which is a combination of purple and a little bit of burnt umber, onto the darker side of my trunk and let it bleed onto the wet side, the other side, to give it a three-dimensional look. On the bottom of the trunk is darker, especially on the one on the left side. So I'm going to really add more purple and blue. And then I will repeat the same thing using brush number 10 and brush number 6 to wet the trunk with the bigger size brush and put the dark colors, as I said, purple and a touch of ultramarine blue and burnt umber on the other side, on the darker side. On the last tree, I am also creating some sort of texture with the tip of my brush number 2 on the bottom to show those, like the darkest spaces in between those small branches and twigs on the bottom by painting in between them on my trunk. Now I'm testing and trying my colors and making a dark color with the same color palettes, brown and a little bit of purple and blue, and laying them down near the horizon line while the top part of the horizon line is a little bit wet. And on the right, I'm adding a touch of Viridian green as well. Now I'm going over the snow with the same colors, combination of ultramarine blue and purple, and create those shadows on the snow very lightly. The next step is to make a very dark color using the same combination of colors, using ultramarine blue, burnt umber, and a touch of purple to create those branches. But as you saw, I practiced my drawings of branches on a piece of practice paper ahead of time to make sure to get a very nice organic look to my branches and twigs. And remember, the branches, when they grow out from a trunk, they are thicker, and as they go further away, they get skinnier. Now I'm adding the designs using the same colors and thinking about the 3D form of cylinder and my eye level, which is right on the horizon line. So whatever line is above the horizon line would be curved upward, and whatever design and line would be on the trunk under the horizon line, under my eye level, would be curved down. And I repeat the same thing for all the trunks. I also added 2 small trees like in the middle ground on the right, and now I'm adding more twigs and branches and some more designs on my tree trunks. I'm gonna go over those dark green colors in the far scene with one more layer on the right, and then going over all the details I created as a second layer to add some more value to them, adding some more twigs, branches, trees in the middle ground, and adding some more texture in the background. Working on the small bushes, dry bushes and branches in the front scene, I'm using a touch of Hansa yellow and cadmium orange, but very gently and lightly. If you don't have Hansa yellow, you can use cadmium yellow. And I also used a little bit of Birch sienna, using burnt umber now for the darker areas and creating like those drawings of those bushes and branches with the tip of my brush using paint. There are some dark negative spaces in between those branches, which I will create with the same color palette for my dark colors, which are purple, brown, and blue, adding more twigs. Darkening some of those trunks a little bit more. And my work is done. Thank you for watching.